Hi, it's Sue Verhoeven here, and today I'm going to make Dr. John Gilmore's bread recipe, which looked so delicious that I thought I would try it before I come on live later. So let me tell you what the ingredients are. You can make it with 4 cups of wholemeal flour, but you can also substitute one of those 4 cups with an alternative flour. And today I'm going to use almond flour. Ooh. But you could use rice flour, you could use garbanzo bean flour, you could choose any flour that you like actually. I'm not going to try and do a gluten-free one because in the past my gluten-free bread comes out like a murder weapon, like a house brick. So I'd like to show you a loaf of bread which is actually really tasty. So I'm going to stick to his recipe. Okay, so you'll want 4 teaspoons of quick yeast, the type you use in bread machines. I'm looking at the recipe here. You will need 1/3 to 1/2 a cup of flax seeds. I am also going to throw a handful of chia seeds into it, so you can see it's going to be really healthy. Nom, nom, nom. And I'm also, this is milled seed, so I think I might add this in as well, a little bit of this in. You need some salt, a teaspoon of salt, and you actually need some maple syrup, 1/3 of a cup. Is it 1/3 of a cup or 1/2 of a cup? Let me have a look. 1/3 of a cup of maple syrup. So it sounds delicious already. So I'm going to get started really, digging into my cups. So there are the ingredients. Oh, and you need 2 cups of warm water. It's a very simple recipe. I'm not even going to use the bread machine. This will be the first time ever, so hopefully it'll come out all right. So here we go, putting the flour in. So 1 cup is 250 millilitres, but I will do the measurements in metric as well. That's 1 cup. Important to get them level. 2, 3 cups. So that's the 3 cups of wholemeal flour in. And then here's my almond flour. I'll put a cup of this in. Kind of smells vaguely of almonds, not very almondy, so I don't think it's going to really taste like marzipan. There we go. My almond flour in. It's a bit bright, isn't it? I think my light's making it very bright. So that's that in. I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of salt. Got my measures already. 1 teaspoon of salt. 1/3 to 1/2 cup of flaxseed. So I think I'm going to put 1/3 because I'm going to put some other bits in rather than a half. It's flaxseed going in. Oh, it's going to be a lovely colour. And I'm going to put 1/6 of a cup of 1/3. It's about 1/6 of a cup of these mixed seeds in. You don't have to do that, you can just put the flaxseed in. And I'm going to put a little bit of chia seeds in. So I've probably put 1/2 a cup of other seeds in all combined together. Right, next ingredient is 4 teaspoons of yeast. That's quite a lot of yeast. Let's do little spoons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think we're ready to mix. Right, I've got some warm water here. So 2 cups of warm water. way up over the top, so that'll be 500 ml. And then I'm going to mix it. Mix, mix, mix. Where's my mixer? Over here. You mix it for 2 minutes. So I'm going to mix it for 2 minutes. And look at the time. So just really stir it together. No big kneading needed. Ha ha. So when this is all mixed together, you leave it for 20 minutes while you preheat your oven. So while your oven's heating up, this is proving. Gosh, it looks actually like my tin is going to be too small. I'm mixing it with this because I have long fingernails and I don't really want to have a lot of this up my fingernails. So that's been mixing for 1 minute. It'll probably be easier with your hands. Yeah, I think it will fit in my bread tin. See, everything's incorporated now. There's no dry ingredients anywhere. And this is going to hopefully rise. Right, I'm going to stop playing with it now. Smells nice. So there it is. I'm going to put a tea towel over it. I'm going to leave it for 20 minutes. I'm going to use the lovely Noreen's tea towel. Just going to leave that there. Oh, I didn't put the maple syrup in. Rawr! Typical, typical, typical. Right, 1/3 of a cup. I don't know how I'm going to mix that in now, but let's go for it. That's going to be difficult to mix in. Oh well, if it goes wrong, I shall put it down to that. Because it would be a very malty flavour. What an idiot I am. That's because I'm trying to do it quickly because I'm going to be doing the live plant-based whole food eating show with Dr. Gilmore later, and I wanted to have this out of the oven by then because I can't be running to the kitchen while I'm doing a live show. So, is that kind of mixed in? Not really. That's getting there. I hope I haven't knocked all the rising ability out of it. I can see why he likes it. It smells glorious. Well, it's nice and elastic. I think we haven't done too badly there. Next time, when you're making it, add the syrup and the warm water at the same time so that it all mixes in nicely, rather than you having to fold a load of stuff in later. But I think this is such an easy recipe, I think it'll be quite forgiving. So, there it is. I'm going to cover it again, and I'm going to set my oven to 390 degrees Fahrenheit, which I'm just going to check what that is. Fahrenheit, that's 190 Celsius, gas mark 5. Excellent. I shall see you in 20 minutes when I've sorted my hair out. Okay? Hello again, it's been 20 minutes and look what has happened to my bread. It's much bigger. In fact, I think it's going to be too big for this tin that I've got. Jack used a 1.5 litre tin, and I reckon this is probably not big enough. So I am going to plan B, and I'm going to use this. I'm going to make a round loaf, and I've got some non-stick parchment here, and it's a spring tin, so I'm going to be able to spring it off and get it out. So let's get it on, as they say. So let's get it on. Let's get it in the tin. Just going to ease it. Can you see? It's coming actually really easily. And you can see all the bubbles in it. There you go. How lovely is that? Done. Shake it around the tin. It might, oops, maybe that's not such a good idea. I'm just going to move it to the, I mean it'll move when it cooks. I think I'm going to cut it as well. There we go. Ooh! Can I put some seeds on the top? No, leave it alone, Susan. Right, this goes in the oven for 40 minutes to bake. So it's proved for 20 minutes while it's been getting up and going, and now it's going in the oven for 40 minutes to bake. And then I'll need to cool it for 20 minutes before getting it out of the tin. So in it goes. I'll see you in 40 minutes. It's been 40 minutes, and I'm going to take the bread out of the oven now and show it to you. And here it is. It's got to cool for 20 minutes, and I am live on YouTube at the moment, so I'm going to go and show it to my lovelies who are watching. It smells absolutely delicious. So there it is, and I shall show you me eating a slice of it later.
Is that the bread?
It's ready to come out of the tin. It's been 20 minutes cooling, so let me show you. Here we go. Still quite warm. So I'm going to get it's pretty much come off the side, but I'm going to get a little knife down there just to make sure it's not stuck on anything. And I think I'm going to have a slice of this and show my lovelies who are online now. Oh, it's a little bit stuck here. Might be an idea to grease your tin. I just thought it would come off properly. Oh, it's pretty well that's done. And it's on the base here. That's still hot, is it? More difficult than I thought. It's got a little lip here, and it's still a wee bit hot. I advise you to grease your tin better than I did this. Look at that. I'm going to have to slice that. Slice it up, slice it up. And that's probably a bit hot. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look nice? I'm going to make another slice of it. It's got to be quite thick, so I'm probably cutting it a little bit too hot. And put some vegan spread on it. Get it on a little rack. to be all in a hurry because I'm live on YouTube. Let's just... Yum yum. Very, very, very delicious. My husband has eaten all my vegan butter. Okay, vegan cream cheese, here we come. That will do. It's delicious. I had a little nibble. So excited. Here it is. Oh. That is gorgeous. I'm going to show it to my live viewers now. Have fun making yours.